Each Golang file has three different sectors. We have package name, we have import sector, and we have content sector. Package name will be the name of our directory in which we will put our Golang file. In import section, we will declare other Golang packages so we can use code from our other Golang files. Also, we can specify third-party libraries. This kind of libraries we can import from the internet. This means that they are created in custom code and they are not part of official Go language. In content sector, we can declare or initialize our variables, structures, functions, and interfaces. Inside of our any project, it can be only one and only main function. What does that mean? That means if we have main function inside of our file, we can run that file so we can execute our application. On the other side, if our file doesn't have main function inside of our code, that file we will use as import to another package. That's the way how we can separate very large code inside of many files and many different packages. Let's now create practical examples of our Golang files. In this example, we will declare that this file belongs to our package main and we will import our FMT package from our Golang core. Next, we will declare new variable name with data type string with specific value. Then we will create function main where first brackets will be empty and in second brackets we will specify our code. In this case, inside of our code, we will target FMT package. Then from FMT package, we will call println function and we will pass our name variable to that specific function. Let's do another example. Here, we also declared our package main and we also import our FMT package from our Golang core. Now, we created a new structure user with two attributes. Here, inside of main function, we created a new variable u and that variable will be declared as new object with data type user. Then we will pass that u variable to our println function. So in these two cases, we will only print new variables which we created. As you can see, in these two cases, beside of our code, we wrote two slashes and then we explained something from our code. This kind of writing we will write inside of our code as comments. This means that our language won't process this part of our code. Let's see how we can declare our comments. If we want to write our comment in single line, we will only write two slash signs. If we want to use multi-line comments, then we will write on start /* and at the end we will write */. In this way, all lines between those signs will be declared as our comment. They are very useful when we want to describe our code with much more details. So now we understand how we can write our Golang file. The question is, after we write our Golang file, how we can execute that file. For that, we must learn Golang Core Commands. At this point, we must understand 5 different Golang Core Commands. First command will be run. Run command will compile and execute our Golang files as applications. Here, we must explain what does it mean compile and execute. It means that our Golang language, after we finish writing of our Golang file, first code from that file translate to our machine language, so machine can understand what we wrote inside of our language, and then that file will be executable. After compiling our file, our Golang language with run command will execute our file as application. Next command will be build. Build command transform our Golang files into executable files. This means that our language with build command compile our Golang file, but it doesn't execute that specific file. It just creates executable file. Third command will be mod command. With mod command, we will define our modules. We will use modules to separate our large code inside of many different packages and many different files, and so we can create our own libraries. Fourth function will be get function. Get function provide for us third-party libraries from remote repositories, which means that we can directly get libraries from the internet, from other developers, or from our private remote repositories. Fifth command will be test command. Test command is responsible for many kinds of testing inside of our applications. Now, for start, we must understand how we can execute our run and build functions. If we want to use a run command inside of our terminal, first we will type go, then we will type run, because we want to execute our run command from our Golang core, and then after run we will specify name of our file. In the same approach, we can execute our build command. We will type go, then we will type build, and after that we will type name of our file. So at this point we understood how we can write our Golang files and how we can execute them inside of our terminal. Let's now enter into our environment so we can write and run our first Golang file. Let's create our first code. First, we will open Visual Studio Code. Then we will go to File. We will go to Preferences. And we will go to Keyboard Shortcuts. Here we see whole list of our key bindings for all our commands inside of Visual Studio. We want to search for terminal commands. In search, we will type terminal. And we will scroll down to find one specific command. We need this toggle integrated terminal. When we press double click on key binding, we can change that shortcut. And then I will press the enter. So now we can close the list. When I press Alt Q, I get new terminal. Let's now create new directory in which we will put all our Golang files. We create a new directory, and now we can open our workspace. And now we are inside of our workspace. Let's create a new directory here. Inside of this directory, we will create a new Golang file. First, we will declare our package. So let's type package. And our package in this case will be main. After that, we will declare our import section, in which we will import one of our libraries from Golang language. After import section, we will create main function. First, we will access our FMT package. Then, from that package, we will call one specific function. like this. And inside of our println function, we will type our message like this. On Ctrl S, you will save your file. Now our first program is finished and we need to start our application. We will open our terminal. As you can see, we are inside of our workspace. We will enter our directory. As we can see, inside of this directory, we have a main file. How we can execute that file? We will type go, then we will type run, and we will type name of that file. When we press enter, we will see that program has been executed and our message has been sent to our terminal. Now we understood how to execute our Golang files. In the next video, we will see how to declare variables and how to assign values to them.